This is a story about dogged determination and the power of collaboration and shared mission. It's about how we do the science of discovery, and ultimately how we translate these discoveries into treatments for terrible diseases like Parkinson's and related disorders. The story starts with an idea that alpha-synuclein is a primary pathophysiologic feature of sporadic PD and that it could be measured in skin and spinal fluid to see who had a disease even though they had no motor symptoms. At the same time, other medical scientists had some ideas as to how some treatments might actually affect the disease pathology to slow down, arrest, or reverse the otherwise inexorable progression.
But they had a problem. A very nettlesome problem indeed. They needed better biomarkers of disease progression, not just disease presence, but disease progression. So a number of chemistry types took a journey to the desert of failed compounds. They went out and saw the many compounds that failed, carefully noting the structures and learning. Yet they knew there are few pathways to success, but many roads to failure. And they did fail, at times becoming frustrated, and bore the heavy and dispiriting disappointment that follows one discarded hypothesis after another. But it turns out that with every failure one comes one step closer to success.
Finally, there was discovered a compound that showed a PET signal in an alpha-synucleinopathy. This importantly spoke to the feasibility of imaging this target, and to hope for better tools for clinical trials for better treatments. There is today a suffusive hope, tempered by the reality that we are not quite there yet, but we now have viable structures with viable data showing we are approaching the end of the desert and moving toward the lush rainforests of possibility, opportunity, and, ultimately, intervention in the course of PD.
Thank you.